of California is known for a couple things: the wide ranging landscapes, the great beaches, and sometimes some golf courses. One of the most famous golf courses in California is Old Pebble Beach. And it's only fitting that I mentioned Pebble Beach because water hazards always lurk around every bend and every hole. To the trees and the great oaks, we have two Cali residents. The Golden State Battle, with the fastest in the West. Starting off with the main man Ghost, top 25 player. Unfortunately, he still won't have that crack at that Q1 or 2 win tonight. But when you play Charles Sandfer, this is Mr. Experience. A guy known for 300 plus games. A guy that's seen it all, from the top to the bottom to the middle, anywhere in between. He knows the drill in this league. But consistency rewards bravery sometimes. And bravery is what he did against Japez. After all, sometimes you just need a Game 7 win when the opponent asks to pick the score. Regardless, it's a top 25 game for Ghost in the sense that he knows his season's on the line. Sandfer has not much to lose. He was here last year with nothing to lose. But for Ghost, it's time to go all in and time to get your best hybrid out because you have to go hybrid mode when you play Charles Sandfer. Everybody, welcome to the final stream game in a round. Before I begin, I just want to apologize for the lack of streams. We had some issues with Discord. We had some issues with a lot of things. Thankfully, we are at the final game of the round for stream-wise. We have some more games we'll talk about tomorrow, and we'll recap, as always, what's happened. Shockingly, this is the first time these two have played each other in their careers. We've wanted this matchup for a very long time with the Golden State Showdown. It's a 7-4 Ghost and a 5-4 Sandfer. Both guys, respectively, have come in here with the sense everything to lose, nothing to lose. We have a 53 career wins combined, 31 for Sandfer, 22 for Ghost. Sandfer just joined the 300 club. Of course, Ghost looking to one day get there. And as always, the CPU is saying this goes 7 in Sandfer's favor. Well, before we get to the program, what has happened over the last couple days? For that, I will take us to the match preview, or the match results, channel. So let's go all the way back to the last stream game we had, which was supposed to be Joao Yoshi. So the last time we saw you on stream was, rewind the tape, Nick and Red. So what happened in between then? Here we go. G Lamas. Lamas lost in 7. G takes care of business. Pretty much is locked in the Super League. Mark continues to hold serve with Nick as he will continue the regular season battle. We'll still have a regular season battle no matter what happens in the next round because he won. Background's eliminated, had a disastrous season in round 2. Nam needs something magical in Game 7 after going down 3-1. He found a way to rally up DJ after DJ was winning on straight one color for most of that series. He'll move on to play Nick. Big upset for Clay. We know he's a T5 merchant. Stacked with the loss, not in the sweat. He's already locked in pretty much to Super League. He'll enjoy himself before we get to the late September, early October Classic in Miami. Probably the biggest upset, even though it wasn't upset maybe in seed-wise, or even maybe ranking-wise. Big win for Lane Sanders. Lane Train, Lane Houdini, whatever you like to call him. Gets a huge win. For Brad, that ends his chance for 3-for-3 on Super League. We'll see what he does next year. Nothing really to play for Ridley, unfortunately. Took the L, but already locked in. So a great match. Went 7. And Goal will move on to play Tapir, which we just saw Tapir take care of business 7 against Leah. And then in the late game, Andy needed a Game 7 to keep his hopes alive. Aria played well, but unfortunately just couldn't gamble enough on the 5-card starts, despite Andy winning 2 out of those 3 and a 10 as well to get the win. Joao, let's see here. Crushed Yoshi 4-1. Fortunately for Yoshi, he's still locked in the Super League, but Joao keeps his potential chance if someone slips ahead to get into the regular season fight. If not, he's looking pretty safe for a 4th or 5th spot. Big upset from Gio over Acosta. Acosta on the bubble, but with some losses behind, I think is pretty much in a solid spot considering that Caesar and Red lost. So I think the fact that he was ahead of those guys, it's going to be a bubble battle. We'll see what the resumes look, but he should be in. And then Tapir took care of business in 7 after the delay. So that's it for that. That catches you up. We have a lot of interesting things to talk about tonight. We have a lot of fun to talk about tonight because we got our main man Pro Art here as my caddy joining me in the booth. And we got DV, the classic man, as our golf cart driver, but it's KT. I don't like using the golf cart when I'm on the course. I prefer to walk. So DV is going to be driving the the old golf cart and serving drinks. Bro, obviously, these two guys, fastest in the West. Sandfer got on the back on the old horse. A lot of people have known him as Mr. Experience. Some people know him as the Mr. Size Up and could win T5 according to some. But your thoughts on just this matchup? Ghost, obviously, this is going to have a lot to play for Super League. Sandfer, not much to lose. You can throw caution to the wind, try some different things. What's your thoughts on this game, bro?
It's going to be interesting. If you want to throw caution to the wind, if you want to go all in, this is going to probably be the best chance to do it. Especially when it's an all-California battle between these two. We're going to see who's the better one. Is it going to be the type of player that Ghost is that's going to do it? Or is it going to be experience that Charles Sandfer brings up that's going to do it? It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be exciting to watch. It's going to be exciting to commentate.
All right, well, we'll go to our questions, beginning with Ghost, who always type it out. Ghost, yeah, I've studied your tape all year, man. You've been talking about T1 buildup, T2 buildup, T3 little experimentation. You started to go all in last tournament, and of course, try your best in season. And now it leads to T5. This is probably your biggest challenge all season, I'd say, in terms of experience. You know what Charles Sandfer is made of. You know what he can do. How do you try to get into the Giants' head? Pretty much is the question. And what have you been studying? Maybe not so much with Sandfer, but through all your matches you played this year. What's been the one biggest takeaway to lead you into this all-in, all-or-nothing moment here? Sandfer, big congratulations, man. 300 starts. It's amazing. Obviously, you joined me there, but more importantly, you're just trying to get back on the horse. You said it in the pregame. This game can swing. Sometimes the bot can dictate. Do you have anything maybe on Ghost with the speed you can try to slow down, or do you think it's going to come down to more Extinction Uno and play where it lies, in a sense, and keep it on theme?
I think, honestly, if I go off of what happened in the first round, probably more instinctual. Just come up with what is going to be the best play to make win. But I mean, we're here. We've got the 5 wins, so I mean, from that aspect, at least have done the bare minimum. We're just here to have fun. It should be fun. We'll see how it goes. As long as I talk loud enough, you'll be able to hear me.
Oh boy, are we gonna get one of those in-race reporter Sanders? We'll see. We
Maybe
we'll see.
We've had it. Who knows?
That's a throwback, man. That I don't think everyone even knows what that means. So that'd be cool to do it potentially for the last time of the season, but we'll see. Who knows how many stream games we're gonna have next round too. I think I'm leaning more to a tricky side tonight. In these final few matches, I've been experimenting with some weird plays in the past tournament. I've actually found some success with them. I feel like I have enough experience with them to actually make them work in the last tournament. Well, let's see how tricky he can get, Pro Art. We'll see. Winner gets Mark. We all know that's the number one guy. He'll continue to be number one guy until proven otherwise. For that, I don't need to do anything here other than to give it to my man Pro Art when we're commentating. As you know, the most famous words. Pro Art, do the business.
Yeah. Ghost, how many cards for game 1? Looking for a dozen.
Dozen Dons, DV, the golf cart guy. We're serving the drinks on the board as you got to be. Okay, thank God.
Okay, that was close.
We're underway, thankfully, with +6. Okay, so it's a little slow. Cost of 9. We'll monitor that. Well, here's the thing. If you're Charles Sandfer, you have nothing to lose. Your opponent said, I'm going to play this tricky. You know the first thing that comes to my mind? Get more aggressive with the progressions. And I think that's what he's going to... Ghost is just so quick. We're going to have to move quick to go to the green 3 switch. But he's going to have to get aggressive with the progressions. I think he's going to have to be careful with the ammo. Let's see what he does. He'll go double up.
That's going to be something that we're going to have to keep an eye out on this entire game, as basically the same 3 numbers just got used in the first 2 colors.
Yeah, multiples of 3 there. 3, 6, 9. 6, 9, 3. Going backwards and forward and back and forward and back again. There we go. One down and a new upper. Oh my goodness. Small straight now.
Yeah, well, we're not going to get anywhere close.
Well, we talk about it as we go to the blue 2. Ghost just doesn't hesitate, man. When he thinks, he goes. That's it. Sandfer crossbacks. Goes with the Bluetooth bat? No, he'll go into the green 5, roll it.
Oh, that was a good tricky idea there. Ghost thought he had a fast one there. Sandfer thought he also had a fast one. Ghost decided, nah, I'll keep on going.
I wonder if you're Charles Sandfer, man. I wonder if you're C. Sandfer. I was just about to say, reverse skip. I was just thinking in my head, do you go for a little bit of a heat scare, right? A little heat scare. Turn the heat up a little. He'll do it.
Well, that's a heat up indeed, and gets him down into that red zone.
Red zone for C. Sandfer already. Ghost, first time all series. Well, first game. He'll start thinking here. Now you have to. This is Super League on the line, or in the case of these guys, they know what's on the line. Not only Super League, but the biggest fish in the pond is there. As Ghost goes for a play. Oh, he goes for the
Whoa!
sandwich, double +2, hockey into the clay, and he finishes it off with a Jesse Turner. How many cards? 5.
That's a scoreboard flipper.
Still yet to see a +4 regular wild, but we've seen everything under the sun so far in ammo. But mainly for Ghost, Sandfer played the reverse skip meta. He'll have 6 freshies to work with. Taking his time as Ghost as he does one of his famous patented, I'm going to play it, but as soon as you play it, I'm going to fire away. That's the fastest.
This is how Ghost is. But Sandfer's got something in the barrel, and he takes it.
I'll be on Plusser. There it is. That's going to stop the nonsense.
Thank you.
Thank you. He says he's going to throw some shade in there.
Oh yeah, he must have got. Oh my!
Ghost is turn. Ooh, a heat check. Luke Weil.
Okay,
Man.
a little interesting there on the part of Ghost, but
Yeah, I'm thinking about this one, Pro. Scott, looking at the card history here. This is early for that. Let's see what this is going to be. Sandfer is not scared of anything. Keep this in mind. He's seen this or two. He's seen a thing or two. What do you think the strategy is here, Pro, to go in early wild? Here comes Sandfer. Zero sugar.
well, it might be an early wild, or it just might be the prelude here, as we're seeing both guys in the single digits here.
Yeah, one down this time. Here comes Ghost now. Was this a true setup to the finish, or was that just to try to burn some reds and hope for a little color switch? Ooh, probably that. Same ditto 4. He might be running low.
He might be running low, or there's a potential double play. But gotta worry about if Sandfer's got something in his back pocket, especially with those 2 freshies he got a little bit ago.
Charles Sandfer. We said it before, we'll say it again. He's the kind of guy that can pull a reverse skip meta. He can do a lot of eye candy professional, and I wonder if he's got something going on right here with that. And look at this! No hesitation. It's back to Sandfer. Look at that. Ghost just fired that in basically in a millisecond, professional. This guy's not wasting any time.
Basically, a millisecond after Sandfer sent his, it's like, boom. Your play.
It's Charles Sandfer now. What does he got?
I somehow think Sandfer's got something.
There it is. He does a triple +2 into a green 9.
Good grief!
That's going to end a lot of the +2s, Pro. Red +2, yellow +2 juice, half of the green and blue +2. He's at a good color. This is the perfect color to be on, too. Because the skip had been played. Unlike the other colors, we've had no skips reversed in the other two. So this is a good color to be on.
But I gotta have a worry that not just that, is there a +4? Not yet.
No need. You send him back packing with 2. You play it square right there.
Okay, but there's still possibilities for a +4.
Of course. Sandfer with a rare ditto. Interesting. Don't see that ever from him. Well, we do, but not. Ooh, back to the red wild? Wow. Ghost is confident, bro.
play.
No, it isn't, bro. That's not nice. He's playing with it.
Well, I mean, he got Sanford.
You got Sandfer, Goose, but he's going to be aggressive with these numbers.
One of these numbers, though, is going to allow Sanford to switch top deck.
That's not going to scare Ghost. He's going to roll into it.
Oh, okay. Now that's a little bit interesting.
He's banking on maybe Sandfer having that last blue +2 to flush him out, or he has that last blue +2 to neutralize. Let's see. It's a lot of progression. Like I said, lately, a lot of progressions. When you get a game like this where that's interesting.
Oh, it might be Ghost who has it. Or Sanford's saving himself from not leaving it open.
Sandfer has the gap, and he'll get a topper. Ghost ties it up. Sandfer PA, here we go. Nothing again. Ghost, cool and clean, to the lane. What's it going to be for Sandfer?
Sanford's hopefully may have gotten a top deck, if anything.
Sandfer, does he have a topper? I'm not sure. There's a lot of card history you can be looking at here, Pro. There is no more +2s, remember? In red and green.
The only way he might have something if he got that blue +2.
It's only one more blue +2. Is he just looking for ISO? I'm not sure what the move is here. We'll see. Does he have even a move? Who knows?
He's got a lot on his plate, that's for sure.
Been a good game. Both guys have gone ammo for once on a stream, which is good. He's gonna go for the check. It's game. No, it's not. Oh, he fooled us.
No, he was close. Not enough.
Oh my god, he fooled me with the. I'm so used to just the yellow 4 exclamation point.
But it ain't enough.
Sandfer goes for the heater. Here comes Ghost with the response. No +2s, remember. He's got to do this all natural. No +2s.
He might have just received the +4.
There's the pluser and Sandfer. What?
Oh, he just revealed a card.
Oh, you don't want to give Sandfer free info. Free real estate right there.
He just did. And he's going to pay that price.
That's a costly one. This gives Sandfer a lot of wiggle room now. Even if he's got to draw back, that's big.
Oh, they're both drawing back.
We can't even get a mouthful in, man. These guys, well, especially Ghost, is just firing on this top.
Well, we know Ghost can play fast, but Sandfer's playing fire with fire.
Well, Sandfer can be aggressive now because think about it. He's got the possession arrow. And I was just about to say, there's no more +2s other than the blue. And now it's just flipped the script on Ghost. That mistake has thrown him off rhythm, bro.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Now you can't even allow it to get back to that number.
Sandfer would have yellow, you think. So let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, he's taking it easy here.
Yep. He's in this. Oh my god, Ghost just fires away. It's not even funny anymore.
Oh, Sandfer ran.
Get a break here, but Ghost will too with that 2. He wants to get rid of it. Got to get rid of it. Does Sandfer switch on the 2? Is the yellow in the cards or a blue? No. Ghost draws. But Ghost will do the switch. Sorry, Sandfer draws. Ghost does the switch himself. Holy moly.
Okay, now this is interesting.
We go. These guys have been put on a show. It's only game 0.5. Here comes Sandfer. He'll get his yellow too. And Ghost is juiced. Sandfer, can he get this to check? No.
No.
Ghost topper. Does Sandfer go for the 5 break? He's got the possession. He's got a couple. Ghost just went aggressive. Sandfer draws. Does Ghost switch out? No.
No, not going to play it.
No switch out from Ghost. Here comes CS. CS 3 hundo.
Nothing.
Draw, double draw. Look at this. I can't even keep up.
Can't even slow down for a moment.
Can't even keep up, says the bot. Still Sanford's turn. What does he got? Topper or not? I'm rhyming and diamond. Back to you, Ard. And we're thriving.
Yeah, let's see.
Is that thunder? Oh.
Gotta cut the
Here
bottom.
comes the Ghost. Here he comes. Reverse. Triple. There it is, blue 4. He's got the
And that gets Ghost. Yeah, Ghost has possession arrow.
Does Sanford have an ISO play? Now it's risky, bro. That blue +2 is available now. Breeder. Sandfer with the classic triple. Reverse skip meta. It's back and forth. You do one, I do one back. It's Ghost drawn. Here comes Sandfer for 2. Does he have it? No, it's just ISO. Topper. That's what you're doing.
Man, back and forth we go.
Still got that blue +2 there, pro. And the big one, that last +4. And 2 more wild.
Yeah, still the there's still a couple of cards. How about a topper there by Ghost? Bet the blue.
You get more dangerous every time you enter that blue zone, that ice cold zone. Here comes Sandfer, 0 sugar, Ghost, blue 9, up to the top 4 to Nick. Here comes CS again, CS 300, down to the 3. Ghost, skip fire, blue 9, double.
Double play.
Well,
gets Ghost back to possession arrow.
He's got the zone. Sandfer's in the red zone. It's anyone's game. Draw. Go. Switch out. No. Blue 8 plays it cool. CS 300. Does he have the switch back to green?
I think for Sandfer, he would just need a color switch.
That's a read and a half. Ghost is drawn. Can Sandfer play ISO, or does he draw it back just to prevent a number?
I think he's going to probably draw it back.
Well, he could think about this, though, pro. Card history is juiced right now. Smart call. 3 juiced.
Oh.
And Ghost is glitching.
Ghost is having problems.
Ghost glitching, Sandfer on the edge. What a first game we're seeing here. Neither guy wants to give up an inch. Did Sandfer save enough green? Did Ghost get a topper? No.
No and no, both ways. We keep going.
No, senor. Sandfer draws. Ghost, 0 sugar. That's big. That's big, pro. That's the last 0.
That's it for the 0. So no way on switching.
Ghost's not going to even switch it.
He can't even switch it.
Well, no, I was thinking maybe he had the last skip, but no, does not.
Nope.
No skip for Ghost there. Sandfer, he's got the skip. Hold it on the read. Trip play to the red 2. And Ditto. Oh.
Is it Ditto?
Okay.
Oops.
Okay, then. Background 8. Sandfer, what does he have on red? Made a massive break. Does he have another one? No +2s.
Couldn't have had the red 2. We've
Is this Sandfer for the win?
I think you just make it a small comment.
Oh man, he got
on that too.
+4 available. You never know. You never know in this game, professional.
Yeah.
Man, here comes Charles Sandfer. Man, I'm thinking about this one, pro. I'm thinking about this one. I was just thinking, did he have a 1 because the 1 hadn't been played? Does Ghost go for the switch? No. Sandfer to cap it off right here on a combo +4 wraparound. Been reading this whole game. This is not a read.
Or he's down the check.
Could be a check. Is it the wraparound or is it check? Loading up, taking time, surveying the field. Red 1 in play. The Ghost card himself. There's only
We can't chance this.
power play. Charles
Power play
Sandford?
in game one?
After a hell of a game, Charles Sandford? Power play? Not even the worst power play. You have to do it. You have to do it. That was the last +2 remaining. Ghost, did you have the last blue +2?
No.
Ooh. Did you have a 1 or a 5 that could have disrupted it? You had a 1 or a 5.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, okay. But that means you wait. Drew it. Did you draw it on the power play or?
No, he drew it. I think he drew it after the Uno draw here.
Before the
Yep.
that was a 7.5 then.
Ghost, I mean, you can't even complain you lost. That was an insane game. Talk to me about the ebbs and the flows of that one, buddy, through text. Just the ebbs and the flows. Did you think the reverse skip matters the way you guys were switching? Was it just you had to match him and play that mirror strategy? You didn't want to get too undefined there? Sanford, talk to me about that power play and just talk to me about that first game. That was pretty epic. We had ammo going all over. It's rare to see a Sanford game in 2026 where the whole card history is gone, basically.
Well, I mean, the +4 was that was talk louder. The ammo that was there was basically the whole reason why I had a feeling that even when I played the one, I had a feeling he'd have the +2 or the. Turns out he had the. I'm glad I used it. Glad we're on the board. We'll have to.
I got you, bro. Pro. I'm just wondering if you're Sanford with that game one power play. You don't normally see that from him. How does it psychologically affect the opponent? Because you don't see that ever from Sanford.
That's gonna be something that we gotta keep an eye out on. I don't think this really bothers Ghost as much because a lot of stuff with power plays sometimes goes in his forte, sometimes doesn't. But it's gonna be more on the part of what will Sanford kind of do for the rest of this series with all the remaining games that we got left.
Yeah, I want to see what goes through. That was an insane game. I'm just wondering, Pro, if you're looking at this from multiple angles here. The power play now has gone from Sanford. Ghost has that upper edge, but at the same time, when you have a game where ammo's been flowing, you have the ultimate feeder game. Feeder and feeler. You're getting fed ammo, and you got a feel for both. So both guys now know what the other player can be in store for. Keep this in mind.
Yeah,
See what happens. But
I think that's all we're gonna have to pay attention on.
got to keep in mind too, when the ammo's going like that, we're down to 1+2 and 1+4 on a 12 card start that Ghost picked. You wonder if the strategy changes too. Do you want to keep going upper tier? Do you need a break? Because he was firing in things that almost felt millisecond. Tug of war. I like that term. I'll manage to take control with domination on one card. Sam found a way. And just when I think someone has complete control, Draw City kicks in as the. Yeah, that was fun. Listen, man, we take 4 or 5 more of that. That'd be great. But so far, that first game was fantastic. Let's see if we can get 5 more of those. All right. Ghost, it's Pro Art's time to make the call. So, Pro, I'll give it to you.
All right, Ghost. Free board. How many cards for game 2? Let's run it back.
Run it back. REFF. No need to see it. Let's do it. Ref it up. Okay.
We got. Well, I guess our golf driver doesn't know what he's doing.
Nah, that's all right. He was just flirting around. He was just flirting on the side there. We're good. Let's keep it rolling. What?
Huh?
Ghost with just a heat check draw?
That is interesting. That is interesting.
Okay. I'm interested by this one, bro. I know he's got more in the tank. I wonder if he's trying to just test the deck early. We've seen that thing or two. Sandfer's not going to oblige you. We got two, just like game one, just two number sets so far. There's the third one. Let's see if we keep it going. We had three number sets last game. That was 3-6-9. This is 2-3-5. No, we end that, John.
Yeah, we're not doing that again.
Really good series so far, bro. I know it's only one game in, but both guys have seemed to have found an edge as Ghost will go to the cost of 9. On some possible color efficiency, control of the ammo. We've seen some reverse skip meta. We've seen different looks. We've seen running gun offense, 2-minute drills, and we've seen some slight paces of drawback in a sense, and draw cities and time management. We've seen it all so far through 1.25 games.
Yeah, I think this is going to be probably how the pace of this matchup's going to go. We're not going to see this slow down anytime soon.
Sandfer with a chance right here to kick it in the gear. He's going to take his time. Back to his famous 7. Looking really good right now, Pro. His Ghost juiced on 2 colors.
Oh, that is not good.
9 for another cost of 9, and Ghost will get the switch. So
Every
Ghost,
time he gets juice,
go ahead.
I'm going to throw this in. Every time he gets juice on a color, somehow he gets that number efficiency as
Sandfer,
double.
little ditto.
Play.
One ditto there. And one ditto with the reverse. Ghost plays the 6. Is Sandfer juiced, or did he save one?
I think Sandfer's got another one.
Could save one, too. He splits the ammo. The reverse skip split. Ghost fires it in with no hesitation. 3. Sandfer to the old green, too. Charles Sandfer.
Is Sandfer able to get this done this quickly?
He goes for the
No.
red, too. Okay.
Oh, he's going all around Pandora's
All
box.
around the world, says Charles Sandfer. Around the world I go.
But this Ghost maybe has something in his back pocket just to be like, this game ain't over that easily.
+2, that stops the nonsense.
Yeah.
Cool. Sandfer had his chance. Does he have another red, though, to get this to 2? Still put Ghost under pressure.
I think he does.
Another red, 2. Is that right? Yep. Sandfer plays the deuce. Does Ghost have the right call, or is Sandfer a check on the 5?
Or could it be a double play to get the 2-0 lead?
Never know what he got that pluser, baby. Charles Sandfer. Red 5. What does he do here? I mean, looking at the card history, this is not Charles Sandfer's domain when the card history is pretty sparse. We've barely seen anything. What do you think he's looking this one up, bro? What do you think he's thinking? Take us in the mind of a Charles Sandfer. What do you think he's going through right now?
Yeah, man, I'm thinking right now, if I'm in the mind of Charles Sandfer, is he looking for maybe what is going to be the right route to go? He might be looking at card history. He might be looking at certain ways to get around this. He might have the check, but he wants to make sure the path he goes on is the right path.
You said the right path, and I think that's key, bro. You got to remember, he's gone with the power play. So I wonder if he's thinking maybe that card history. I
did throw out that he might be looking at card history, or
Ghost. I think you know what makes this really confusing, bro. Ghost drew on blue.
That is true.
That's what he's thinking. And there it is, pro.
He had the blue, but this ghost has
Game.
something. No, he doesn't.
Game.
That's gonna be 2-0 Sandfer.
Nah, that's just unfortunate for Ghost. As the lightning is just raining down on me. Ghost, gotta say, man, you were playing truthful. I thought you had blue. What happened there? Just 3-color hand, or 2-color hand? Was that what it was? Yellow and blue were juiced and couldn't do anything? Sanford, thoughts on winning? Very rare you win on a back-to-back 12 to start a game. Or a series, that's rare. I don't got anything.
Well, very rare that my opponent gives me that.
Yeah, right.
I mean, waking up seeing the rainbow was something.
Yeah, he had nothing, bro.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the ammo was. I mean, I saw the wild I had. I'm like, that will be good. And then knowing that I only had the in green, the biggest hurdle I knew was going to be the 4-2. So I guess in a way, it was helpful that Ghost drew to start, so it allowed me to play one of the twos. And he switched and allowed me to switch right back. I guess that ended up being one of the saving graces.
Yeah, thank you.
Also glad I didn't go with head where I didn't have anything else.
Well, Sanford, appreciate Sanford. That 2-0 now with that power play looks like a genius move because you have 2-0. You just won an upper tier. We know Sanford loves to save his 6-card sprint if he needs it back pocket. I'm thinking this is momentum Sanford. How does Ghost try to get back into it?
That's a difficult part here because Stanford just sweat the first your home stand right there. And now you got to go on the road and you got to try to counteract what Stanford just did. And that's the difficult part. You got to, when you have to deal with counteracting certain people's things, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't go well. So Stanford's going to be in the driver's seat, and it's going to be very difficult for Ghost to knock him off that driver's seat.
Charles Sanford in the driver's seat. Not to cut you off. Something we have not said all here, really. Let's see how this goes. Sanford, it's now Pro that's going to tell you the business. Pro, you know what to do.
Yep. Charles Sanford, you can't choose the number 12. How many cards for game 3?
We're going to go with a NASCAR number. We're going to dial it up to Ron Hornaday. Give me 14.
You're going to dial it up to Ron Hornaday's 14. Okay.
That's it. Going up.
Basically, just going to keep in this upper tier, professional. We'll see. Okay, thank God.
Going with the yellow skip.
This is a star and a half for Charles, man. What's it going to be for Sanford?
Yep. Ooh, gonna do a double play.
Yeah, what?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh no.
Back-to-back games where he doesn't have a singular card.
This is bad to worse.
Man, this is all Sanford, man. He's just gonna just run it. Now the problem if you're a Ghost, if you switch it, that can enable it. You have to run this as long as possible. You have to. You can't switch it or else it could be game. Let him switch for it or do that, right. That's good. That's good. Hold it back.
Oh, that's a good move.
Hold the back to yellow and play ISO ball. But does Sanford have a 7?
He might have another one.
Listen, I know the strategy, and I know. Yep, you play ISO ball or hold the yellows back until you get the right break. Sanford's going to try to switch. There it is. How many yellows did Ghost save is going to be the key, professional. That's going to be the key.
That's going to be something we'll have to watch for the later half of this one.
Look at this double play without any mic head. Look at his mic drop hesitation.
Ghost not playing around.
G5. Blue 5. The whole switch mode into the JT. Oh, Sandfer juiced pro on the blue. Ghost can run now. Sandfer with the
Oh,
switch on the
that.
yellow. Can he get back to
Oh,
yeah, red?
but
Red,
the
excuse me.
but the bad problem is Sanford could have number efficiency at any given moment.
Yeah, it's hard to come
Got
back
it.
when you're down with one color. Keep that in mind. You're down a color. Let's see.
Yeah, that's gonna be something to be mindful
He
of.
just played a ditto 8. That's Sanford gets to skip 9, so he didn't want to leave it open on the skip. That makes sense.
Yeah,
But skip 4 combo from Ghost, half off special in a sense. Spicy, spicy. Sanford
back
gets
to
the
red.
switch, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was worried on. And Ghost has nothing to go against it.
Red 7 from Sanford. But it goes back to the blue. It's back and forth. Does Sanford have a blue? Did he save anything? He was juiced on the 7s earlier.
There could be a 7 right here that Sanford might have saved.
Did Sanford save the 7? Does he switch another color? Does he get back to yellow and test it?
Oh, I can't go back to yellow. How about going to
Little heat
green?
check. Seth Wild Ghost. Nothing. Sanford. Can he beeline this or is it split ammo to the finish? Oh,
It's going to be
nothing from
close.
Ghost. Sanford for the win.
Oh, is it a double for win?
No.
No!
It's just been all
Check!
it's been all numbers. Ghost got to take a timeout and think this one through, but he's not going to. Sanford for the win.
To go 3-0.
He
It
does the
is!
DJ Strat. Wow, all numbers. Beeline finish. That was an all
What?
number game for both guys, for the most
That
part.
was good.
Sanford talked me through that game, and it was basically it was not a good hand. But thankfully, Ghost was juiced on yellow, and that was enough to be able to run it pretty much. Was that the difference? That's pretty much all I saw.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Unfortunately, Discord being Discord, I can't actually go back and tell you what the starting hand was because it
Damn.
broke my broke back. I I can't go back and tell you exactly. Yeah, it wasn't there wasn't much there. So a lot of it was try and run the right number.
Ghost, I appreciate Sam. Did you really have no? Well, I know you had yellow, but was that a case you just didn't have much of a hand? You were trying that. I call it the fishing strategy. Pull a little slack back, hope he goes back to yellow, and then play ISO, and then get a little slack back. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yep, I know. We've all been there, bro. Pull a little slack, release. A little slack, it's hard. He just wants something
That's
more. Yeah.
that is not a good strategy base though. That
No,
is something
well,
that
it's a good strategy if you have all numbers, but at a certain point, I think maybe if he would have pushed the gas a little bit in the beginning, but then at that point, you want to save. You have to save at least one. It's a good strategy. I understand completely. Right, and ironically, it was just one of those games where ironically he could have pushed the pace because Sanford did not have the ammo. He just had a wild. That was it. It was one of those games where ultimately it was a little bit of fools. It happens, man. Now listen, we've all been there where you got all numbers and you got to go fight or flight. And I don't blame Ghost for just slacking off there. Or not slacking off, but a little real, little slack and real. It's just a little fishing strat. I get it. And for Sanford, that's just good reads, and he's got a chance of a sweep, which has not been done for him in a long time. Sanford, we're going back to pro here. No 12-14 pro. Do the honors. This is a chance with a sweep. We
yeah,
haven't seen that in a while.
yeah, no 12-14. Charles Sanford, how many cards for game number 4?
How about Brad Keselowski? 6.
There it is, the BK6.
Going to 6 cards.
Man, Sanford is going to go for the house. Power play is available. Ghost has just been nothing so far on the first card. He just hasn't been able to draw anything on the first. Let's see what happens.
Oh, we'll see what Sanford does here.
Sanford is
Automatic
wet.
switch. Automatic switch.
Sanford in the red zone already. Ghost can only do nothing but watch. Here he comes. See Sanford. CS300.
On the,
Is this for the win already?
If it's all ready for a win,
that's not what you need. That's what you need for Ghost. You need something like that. Draw City is exactly what you need, bro.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But did Sandfer get a top deck right here? Yes.
Spicy topper from Sandfer's a check. This Ghost throws power play now. No, Sandfer for the win. And a first sweep in forever.
Is it a sweeper?
No, he doesn't even throw the power play.
Well, Sandfer doesn't have power play.
What power play?
He doesn't have power play. It's over. It's over. How about sweep?
Sandfer gets the sweep. I forgot about the stupid power play.
Oh my goodness.
KT, you forgot he used his power play game 1.
Yeah, I have a massive storm built really behind me, so that's I'm worried about my tree. That's on me. Sandfer powered in the power play. I'm an idiot. But regardless, that was I don't know what to feel about this. It was just wow. I mean, you just blitzed them because he was blitzing. You were blitzing, but ultimately that game 1 was the ultimate decider. Talk to me about that and eliminating Ghost Super League's hopes right there. That's big.
Yeah, I mean, so ironically enough, the green 6 was the other card I could have played on the start. But I'm like, okay, he draws on red. He'd been having trouble with the colors. I had the yellow 8 to switch, so I'm like, if he draws on the 8, then I play yellow 8, yellow reverse, spin wild, and I'm back on. So, unfortunately, it had to go that way. But the way the season's gone, I can't afford to try and take things easy on any of the games. So we went with low card. Just if it how lucky it would end up being, and it was tremendously lucky on the cards I got.
I mean, Ghost going home with no power. You left your power play on the table. I think that's the only thing you could have done. What happened that? So do you think just the game? Because the first 2 games were solid, then all of a sudden, can't do much on the 6th. But that 14 card start, it just ultimately was the nail in the coffin. Talk to me about your game and your series, your season overall. It was a good season overall, for the most part. Just had straight nothing. Yeah, game 2 there was a little bit, but game 3 and 4, yeah, I could. I don't know what to say on that. That's just one of those series, man. Pro, what's your thoughts on it? And we'll get before we get the Ghost thoughts on his season. Your thoughts on this series, Pro, and your thoughts on Sandfer and Mark before we get to Sandfer. That's crazy. Sandfer versus Mark. That's
geez. First up, this series, I was not expecting to be here for a sweep.
No. Oh.
But it was. Sandfer played well in those first 2 games, and I think that really just changed the whole factor. I think that game 1 power play was the main thing that changed the whole thing around this series. That Sandfer did.
Well, listen, so we talked about it. You have to make some ballsy calls sometimes to risk and get the biscuit. And for Sandfer, doing something like that, not something you're used to with the power play, that was ultimately the decider. And, well, he got the win off that, basically. And you gotta respect it. Sandfer, your thoughts on playing the number 1 overall player now, man? You're playing Mark. That's the big dog. What do you got to do to rattle Mark's cage and keep this unlikely Super League dream alive?
I think I gotta hope that he's feeling some pressure for some reason and just basically, there's nothing I can do at this point. I'm not worried. If we win, we win. If not, so be it. I mean, the rest of the way, because we're nowhere close to the league picture, I think, and with the 2 wins, so we're not worried about that. If I beat Mark, I beat Mark. It'll be fun to play him, though. I haven't had that luxury yet. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Well, Sandfer versus Mark next round, Pro. Send us home, man. Any final thoughts? Was not expecting this sweep. I don't think this will be a blacklisted sweep. No, it was one of those games.
Yeah, it's not gonna be blacklisted, but man, that's gonna be a tough thing that Ghost is going to have to worry about during the off season.
Yeah, before we go, I wanted to hear Ghost thought. Ghost, your thoughts on the season overall, boy. I mean, he'll probably finish in the top 25. Yeah, I think for Ghost, the key I think will be just finding a second gear, finding maybe a second speed. I know it sounds crazy, but he's quick on sixth gear, right? Sixth gear, fifth gear, upper gears, fast gear. He needs to find a second or third gear, I think. Slow it down a little bit, as always. But I think the last two games, third game, okay, you can pinpoint a couple because it went almost 6 minutes. But the last two, he couldn't do much. But the first two were definitely winnable. The other two, not a lot he could do. Well, the first game he could have won. Second game he could have won. The last two, yeah, you need a lot of luck. You need a lot of ISO luck, and at that point, it's going to run out. So I understand completely why he couldn't do it, sir. We'll get his thoughts, then we'll close it out. Reminder at home, we have a couple games tomorrow. We got Taco Albion, obviously, at 9 here. That's now passed. Well, I have no idea what's going on with that. It hasn't started yet, so we'll see. But then the big games tomorrow, we got myself coming back on the table against JT. Of course, I picked this theme. Be good to play it. And then the resumption of Allen versus Tago. And then round and round, it'll be Pro and Goldie. That'll be Thursday night. So unfortunately, we had to go that far. But at least we got through it, so that's always good. But yeah, I think the main takeaway I think about this game is Charles Sandfer back to back. I don't remember when was the last time Sandfer made a Sweet 16?
It's been over a year. I know that much.
Hot pick.
Yeah, it has been a long time.
In a hot minute. Well, I think the first match was really even Sandfer. Yep. So he said couldn't do much about it. Yeah, it happens, man. And I think for Ghost, it's been a good season. You can't complain about a 7-win season, probably. Yeah, 7 wins. I think he'll take stock in the fact that compared to the 4 or 5 win season he had last year, he gained some. He'll be back next year. I think he'll be ready to go. But for Sandfer, it's Sandfer Mark. For Pro, myself, we will be back for the next round sometime near next week. We don't know. We're on a Labor Day break, beginning technically tomorrow night, but because of Pro and Goalie, it'll be Friday to Monday will be the break. Looking forward to Sandfer versus Mark. Until then, this has been me and Pro. Appreciate Boils for reffing. We'll see you for tomorrow's games and enjoy Taco Albion night to round out our Tuesday night. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you around.